morning, afternoon, or evening. It's Computer Tutor, and this is another Computer Tutor tutorial. Today, we're going to talk about AdBlock Plus and why we would use it. I am bringing up my Google Chrome browser right now, and I've brought us to a very popular website you might be familiar with, yahoo.com. And as we look at this browser and we look at Yahoo, you'll notice that we've got all of our links over here, our main articles, photographs linking us to other articles. When I move my mouse cursor over toward the right-hand side, once again, I've got some articles that I can read, and then a nice big white block over here as I keep looking at other Yahoo articles. So we're not seeing a lot of advertisements. That is what we are not seeing. Notice when I move my cursor up here toward the top of the screen where I have the little AdBlock Plus software icon, it has a very tiny little number 6 next to it. That means in the amount of time that I have been sitting here talking to you, showing you this website, we have blocked 6 different advertisements that would be popping up at you. Let me minimize the Google Chrome web browser, and in contrast, I'm going to bring up Internet Explorer. Now we are looking at the Internet Explorer. First thing you're going to notice that looks different here is, well, there's my article, but the very first thing across the page is this giant advertisement. I can close that ad, but if I click accidentally on top of the ad, I am then directed to some web page that I didn't necessarily want to be on. We'll go ahead and close that tab and bring us right back here. So this is a cumbersome advertisement that we don't necessarily want to see. Again, looking down the far right hand side, my goodness, I'm being bombarded with another advertisement. Got the weather, some news articles, a little video here. Oh, this looks interesting. Guess what? It's an advertisement. Moving down further, my goodness, a local advertisement. And then I can continue to scroll on down the screen. But once again, the main point being advertisement, advertisement. And as I continue on up the screen, here's another, and then that one that I closed across the top. What is the difference between our two web browsers, once again, is the use of a small add-on program called AdBlock Plus. Now, I'm going to close our web browsers and show you how to install AdBlock Plus. Alright, here we are now looking at the two windows side by side one last time. The window on your left side is the Internet Explorer browser. The window on the right-hand side is going to be my Google Chrome browser that again already has AdBlock Plus in it. And now I'm up to 10 advertisements on this page in the amount of time I've been sitting here. And look, opposite page, you see the big ad. I'm going to start by typing into my browser here, adblockplus.org. So, adblockplus.org, it's all one word. And with Bing, it takes me a little bit of around the block, but this is exactly where I want to be. So take note right now of what the website looks like. Take note right now that its name is adblockplus.org, not .com. This is where people end up with viruses because they are not paying attention. There are many things out there that look a lot like this, and they are fake. So once again, pay attention. We are now in our Internet Explorer browser. I have gone to adblockplus.org and I will click on the word install for Internet Explorer, and as I do so, at the bottom of the screen it pops up my download button. I'm going to go ahead and hit run. By hitting run, I've saved myself a step. That means that it's going through all of its scans and it's going to bring that software into me and start running things. In a moment, I'll be asked some more questions and prompted, asking me to go ahead and install. I will start the video after the install. We're going to allow this software to install. I'm actually going to walk through this with you. Alright, Internet Explorer is still running. Why, yes, it actually is. Would you like Internet Explorer to be shut down in order to have to avoid rebooting? Yes. Would you like the installer to close IE, Internet Explorer, for you? Yes. Now, as you can see, Internet Explorer is closed, and I am ready to install the AdBlock Plus software. I'm going to go ahead and click Next. Install. In the meantime, it claims that it has finished installing, so we're going to let this window complete. Now we are going to check and see if our task has completed itself. I'm going to find my Internet Explorer, and when I open up Internet Explorer, as it starts to open, what I expect to have happen next is toward the bottom of that screen, I'm going to see an option asking me to enable or don't enable. The AdBlock Plus for IE has been added to your browser. That's basically what you're being told. You just got done doing this task, so the answer is yes, enable that. Alright, once we have enabled that software, I'm going to make this window large enough to fit the screen. I'm now going to go back and we are going to visit the same website that we started our conversation with, which was yahoo.com. So let me see if I can get that in here into our web browser. Alright, I'm at yahoo.com. And let's just watch how things react. Oh goody, look, an advertisement. Just what I did not want to see. Okay, so at this point in time I have installed AdBlock Plus. I have enabled it inside of Internet Explorer. And then I went to yahoo.com to see if I saw the advertisements again. I actually did continue to see those advertisements. So what I ended up doing was closing Internet Explorer and reopening it a couple of different times. I'm not sure why it took multiple attempts. I did not have to reinstall the software multiple attempts. All I needed to do was open and close Internet Explorer, and then finally Internet Explorer caught on to the fact that I had just installed the AdBlock Plus. So now I'm going to go to the website that we were discussing. I'm going to make the window in a comparison size where we can see now if I refresh my Yahoo page. We are the same when it comes over here to Yahoo in a Google Chrome web browser. We're no longer seeing the advertisements across the top of the page. Bringing you to the left-hand side of the screen, you are looking at Internet Explorer without the advertisements at yahoo.com. Bringing you over toward the far right-hand side of the screen, earlier in this video, you will remember that these squares were full of videos that were advertisements. And now AdBlock Plus has taken all of that away. I'm going to minimize this window. Well, I guess I just maximized it actually, so I can show you a couple of important things. Thing number one, the little stop sign down here indicates that you have added AdBlock Plus and that it is currently running in your Internet Explorer browser. In order to see this, you would have had to put the mouse at the extreme top of the screen, right-click, and check-marked status bar. The status bar is where AdBlock Plus will appear. That is only a visual aid so that you know that AdBlock Plus is inside your browser, turned on, and actually there. After you have clicked on the word enable add-ons, which we saw a few minutes ago and we discussed just moments ago. Once you have clicked that enable, you can safely assume that it is enabled if you are no longer seeing the advertisements. If you want to make sure that AdBlock Plus is actually there, once again in the title bar, right-click and make sure you have a check mark on status bar. And the status bar is that bottom bar across your browser where you will be looking for the stop sign. Today's lesson has been how to install AdBlock Plus onto your web browser. We used Internet Explorer as our web browser, and we also looked at yahoo.com website and explained how the advertisements across the top and the side are very cumbersome. Using an ad blocking software like AdBlock Plus, we can see that within minutes we have blocked 10 pop-up advertisements. As your computer technician, pop-up advertisements are what usually get you into malware and viruses. So, this free little software application should help you. Please check out our website, that is computertutor321.com, or give us a call at 321-431-3866. This has been another Computer Tutor tutorial brought to you by your friends at Computer Tutor in West Melbourne, Florida. Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe button now.